Hi guys, we're going to start off today's video just by letting you know we've already done the purification stage of this because it involved a lot of water and messiness that we needed to do in the kitchen. But just on a brief note, it's a very similar process to what we're going to be doing now in this video. So
it's quite simple, isn't it? It's 18 steps. It sounds a lot more,
but they're all very simple. You just follow them on the app, so yeah, it's very simple.
You follow them on the app and it's very straightforward. We're now going to be doing awkward.
Which is this?
We're going to take the maximum brewing time of 6 days and then the conditioning of 15 days. This being Lockwood Pilsner at a 5%. Mild, hoppy, pale, medium to low bitterness.
Okay.
Right, so we get that out.
Yeah, the first stage on the app is to set your dial at the back to the recommended number of your particular chosen one, which with this one, Lockwood, is a 3. So we've already done that and we've filled up to the filling line, which is quite easy to see in the machine because you've got a lighter bit of the tank. Once that finishes, that's where you fill to. So we've done that stage already. Okay, so we're on to the next bit. Yep, we've done that bit. So the next bit that we have to do is open up this.
I should get it on my app.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how easy this is going to be to open, because this is my first ever time doing this. And do you know what? It's really easy. Take the cap off, take the seal off, so you're all open at the top. Then you literally just pour this straight into the machine. Oh yeah, that's lovely and gloopy. Oh, I don't know if the camera can pick up that. I'm lifting it up as high as possible without making a mess.
Let me just shake it.
It's still coming out quite fast once it's goes to drip. Yeah, actually that's coming out quite well on its own.
Maybe it's designed that way.
Yeah, yeah, I'm just giving that a little bit of a squeeze there to make sure we've got all of that out.
Still coming out.
Yeah, it's still a bit coming out. Just let that run through there as much as possible. Looks like caramel, doesn't it?
Taste it.
No, I'd rather not. Okay. Do you think that's about as much as we're getting out there? You want to give it a little go? A little shake? And let's move on. The next stage that we're going to move on to is putting in the fresh brewing yeast.
It's still coming out. Might affect the alcohol content if I don't let it finish. The more you squeeze it.
Yeah.
Oh, we must have got more out than what some people will, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm lucky that I've got scissors here because this is actually foil capped and I haven't got big nails. I'm not going to be able to poke through that, so I'm going to poke through it with some scissors.
That must be it, mustn't it? You reckon? It's still coming
I think
out.
so.
Look, give it a shake.
Yeah.
That's got to be it, surely. I don't think anyone would have persist for this long, would they? Right, that's it, that's done.
Yeah, that's it. Try not to get it on the other bit of the machine. That's it.
There you are.
Okay, that's great. Pop that back on there so we don't get any mess later on.
5% approximate after.
So the next stage is simply, once you've opened this up, we are just pouring that straight in there. And that's easy peasy, that's straight in. Okay.
I'll just put on yours because my kid's trying to talk.
Yeah. And then we move on to hopper, it says. Well, this particular brew doesn't need a hopper, so we can skip this stage. Okay, the next stage is just re-putting the lid back on. And what it says to do is to make sure that this seal is in place firmly, which, yeah, mine seems to be. And you just screw that on. Okay, that looks on properly. Push the handle down. Okay, what's the next stage?
Shake.
Yep, no, next thing you've got to do, it's saying, is to make sure that this little lock piece is locking that handle part in properly. So we've got that on there. So, yeah. Ah, this is where you come in. You need to give it a shake for 10 seconds.
Can I lift the handle out?
You can do, yeah. No, not that.
Oh.
You need to turn the machine, you've got a handle on the back.
Ah, okay. Turn the machine round.
Yeah.
And let's give it a shake.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. Then you just put it back down.
Oh, up.
Hold on, push the handle down. That's it, and in an upright position.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, under control.
Next.
Let's get in there.
This is the bit that I have fun and games with in the purification stage. So, your next job is to lock this bit into place, which yeah, I had a few fun and games with, didn't I?
It went in the end, didn't it?
It did in the end. It was just aligning those gaps with that.
You did it on the way in though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did do it before. It wasn't as easy as I thought. Yeah, that's in. You'll feel it once it actually clicks in. And then, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now that, you can move it, can't you, backwards and forwards. Yeah, like that, and then lock into place. That's it. So, yeah, that all seems good.
Yeah, that's how it should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it just says to ensure that the lines run smoothly, which these are all matched up, so that's all good. Yeah. Next, you flip it back over.
Apple.
Yep.
Okay. Flip it back round.
So it's sitting up the other way.
So you've got the dial at the front.
Yeah.
The dial says it's moved.
It should say 3.
It's on 3. That's it.
Yeah, it's on 3 now. That's good.
Yeah.
It says you may hear a hissing sound. We're not actually hearing anything from ours, but
nothing.
It says you may.
Engineered in the UK. Wow.
We didn't have a hopper, did we?
No hopper on this one. It's a Pilsner.
Right. So that is literally it. You leave it in this position at room temperature.
So literally taken 8, nearly 9 minutes on this video.
Yeah.
And it's probably about the same again.
Yeah.
Doing the first time.
Do the purification stage. So.
It's not even 20 minutes.
No. And then you're all set to go. This is just left. I mean, there is a section on here for if you've got a hopper, which is to do with this little bit at the back. I'll show you on here, that little bit. We haven't got that stage, so obviously we're not going to video it. And then this just literally sits at room temperature until it's ready to start conditioning.
Yep, so it's 6
there we
days.
go. 6 days time, we get to do the next part.
Yeah, I mean that just showing you less than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
To do it all.
I mean, I'm little and I'm not particularly strong and I've got really weak wrists, so I've needed pull to lift the machine. But if you're an average strength person, it isn't that heavy, it isn't that difficult.
Ah, really straightforward. Really, so far so good.
Yeah,
You
really easy.
It couldn't be easier following that up. Even us two can do it.
yeah, the step-by-step stages take you through everything. So yeah, it's really quite easy.
Very good. Right, okay, so back on this one in 6 days' time. Okay, bonjour.